Hi everyone, Miss Dolman here. We have another numeracy lesson. We're on lesson number 6 now, and we are going to be looking at equal groups today. I hope you're all well and staying safe. So as I mentioned, our target today is I can recognise equal groups. Your success criteria is to read the questions carefully, to count the items in each group, to decide in which step to count in, and complete the task and answer the questions. If you do all of those steps, you'll be successful within this lesson. We have been learning about multiplication. Can you remember what the multiplication sign looks like? We've also been looking at equal groups, which we are going to recap today, groups of, repeated addition, and arrays. So this is a new times table game that I would like you to have a practice. So first of all, you choose the table you want to practice. So you can start with your 2s, your 3s, your 5s and your 10s. You could do all tables, but we haven't learnt them all yet, so don't do that one just yet. So I'm going to click on 2s. It highlights them in yellow, which one you want to do. So I just want my 2s. If I wanted my 5s as well, I make sure they're in yellow. If they're not yellow, we're not going to be doing them. And then I press start. So begin with 2s and then work your way up. And then you have 6 times 2. So you could work it out doing arrays. There's no time limit, okay? You've got 20 questions to answer, so you could do 6 lots of 2. So you could draw it out using arrays, counting in 2s using your fingers, or groups of. I know that 6 times 2 is 12, so I shoot at the right target. It tells me well done, and then I wait for it to move on to the next one. 2 times 2 is 3. Oh no, it's not, and it tells me what the answer is. Okay, so just a nice little game, and as you get more confident, as you get better, your score will go up, and always try and beat your score. So let me know what you get during this game. Complete the sentences. There are something equal groups with something in each group. So how many groups do we have? We have 1, 2. How many are in each group? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 3. We have 2 equal groups of 3, 2 lots of 3. Complete the sentences. There are how many equal groups with how many in each group? So how many? 1, 2. And how many in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 2 equal groups with 5 in each group, 2 lots of 5. Complete the sentences. How many groups are there? How many equal groups? There are 1, 2 equal groups. How many in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just check the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or if you can count in 3s, 3, 6, 9. Which one's quicker? That's why we want to know them, because if there's a quicker way to do it, then why won't we do that? Why would we do it the long way? How many equal groups do we have? So we complete the sentences. How many equal groups? 1, 2, 3 equal groups. How many in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I can count 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. They are all equal because they are all there. That's right, well done, the same. Okay, so now it's your turn. I would like you to recognise equal groups by completing the sentences just like we did in the previous part of this video. And I modelled it to you just. There is, on the first one, on number 2, there's match the pictures to the correct description, so you do exactly the same, except instead of there being a sentence, you just need to find the right answer. So 2 groups of what? So remember to pause the video whilst you work them all out. And here are the answers. So pause the video, tick or fix. The groups below are equal. Is that true or false? Explain how you know. So what I would do, what I would recommend is you to work out the answer like you have done with all the others, and that way you'll be able to have an explanation whether it's true or false and know why. Pause the video whilst you're working it out. The answer was false. Did you find that out? Did you get that answer? Because the middle tree shows 9 apples, whereas the other 2 trees show 10 apples, so they're actually unequal. We've used a prefix there, un. So looking at this worksheet, it says which group is the odd one out. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? And if you can put an explanation as to why it's the odd one out. Then, for question number 2, I would like you to create groups, and I want you to make C the odd one out, as if you were going to give that question to another class, or for somebody else to work out the answer to. And number 3 is spot and explain the mistake. There are 10 equal groups with 3 in each group, and there are 10 threes. So have a look at those trees. There are 10 equal groups. So what's the mistake? And write down your explanation as you did on the previous part of the video. Remember to pause the video. This is really going to get our brains working. And off you go. And here are the answers. So B is the odd one out because group B shows 8 in each group, whereas the dice and the coins both show 10 in each group. So it's a different amount. Did you find that out? For number 2, this is where I'll need to see your work to mark it. As long as C is the odd one out, you could have any representations. So it's about having A and B with the same number, but drawing different objects perhaps. But C must be the odd one out. So if you've not had a chance to do that, or you got it wrong, or you didn't quite understand it before, then have another go now. Then number 3, spot and explain the mistake. It says there are 10 equal groups, but there are only 3 trees, 3 groups. So they've done 3 equal groups with 10 in each group, rather than drawing 10 trees with 3 in each group. So they're 3 10s rather than 10 threes. They've got their numbers the wrong way round. So tick or fix your answers. And now I would like you to create equal groups using the pictures below. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counters. I would like you to draw 2 equal groups using 10 counters. What would go in each group? They've got to be equal, the same. Pause the video whilst you're working it out. So 5 in each group would make them equal groups. So there's 2 lots of 5. How did you get on? How did you find the answer? Was it easy? How did you work it out? I did sharing. 1 in that group, 1 in the second group, another 1 in that group, another 1 in the second group, and so on until I ran out, and I made sure that there was an equal amount. How did you do it? So as I mentioned earlier, our target today was I can recognise equal groups. Can you look at a group and know whether they're equal or not? What does the word equal mean? So to be successful in this lesson, you should have read the questions carefully. You should count the items in each group. Decide which step to count in, so you're going to count in 1s, 2s and 5s, and complete the task and answer the questions. Looking at the emojis for the self-assessment, did you meet the criteria? Did you follow all the steps? Did you get them right? If you did, a big smiley face and well done to you. If you got most of them right, then you're the middle one. And if you've got the thinking confused face, then it's perhaps time to redo the lesson and have another go until you feel more confident and understand the lesson better. And that brings us to the end of our lesson. So today we have been recognising equal groups. Please send me your work for the WhatsApp, school email or by the post box. It's lovely to see it. It's nice to know how well you're doing, and I can also give you feedback over the phone or through email. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Stay safe everybody, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye bye for now.